Well, first of all, I'd like to welcome everybody to a great evening here tonight. And you ought to look around at the people that are sitting next to you and in the rest of the room. There's about 700 people here that are probably the finest in motorsports, and especially in off-road racing. And amongst you is one of the best, and that's Clyde. And I don't think there's a heck of a lot of you here that really have met him or shook his hand or had a conversation with him, because he is not the typical guy or lady that's sitting next to you, a wild, crazy, off-road, egotistical racer. He's a mild-mannered, humble, incredible racer and a human being that has brought a lot of people into the sport that probably couldn't afford it, especially a lot of the people in Baja and Baja California Sur. He's got some of the best racers that he brought up as young guys, saw the potential in them, and gave them the opportunity to be on his team.
I got a call from him. He's like, I was talking to somebody and, I think I want to build a trophy truck. And we hear you do that. Then we go down to San Felipe and Clyde ends up crashing on the dry lake bed or on the top road, like at 100 and something. We thought he was dead. He ripped the wheels off of it. And I thought we were putting on a trailer, bringing it back and getting rid of it. 100 miles an hour, he's an older guy. I'm guessing he had to have been, 70-ish probably. But he got right back in it. I think at the end of the 500, halfway through the 500, he was back in the truck. I think right after the 500, he ordered 3 more trucks. There is a handful of people that bought stuff, came out, I could be a trophy truck driver, crashed, and they're like, this is not what I want to do.
You definitely see the businessman part of it, that he's been a huge success in his business as where he got him to where he is today. And from coming in here, it wasn't like necessarily suggestions of, hey, how about we do this? And he kind of come to us and, this is what I want to do. I want this guy to drive for me, and then started winning championships, and that kind of pushed it a little farther forward to want more and want more.
Clyde Stacy came into off-road racing and quickly fell in love with it. What's impressive to me is not all the championships he won and the races that he raced, but all the people that he helped, sharing his passion for off-road racing through supporting other racers. Clyde formed RPM Racing with Justin Matney and grew it into a true super team, including Juan Carlos and Abdullah Lopez, Lalo Laguna, Sarah Price, Armin Schwartz, Josh Daniel, Kellen Walsh, Nick Vanderway, and Robbie and Max Gordon, to whom he still supports to this day. Clyde has had a massively positive effect on off-road racing culture and well deserves to be in the Off-Road Motorsports Hall of Fame.
He's a self-made man, and he's just, he's just super generous and just kind and just one of the coolest people I've ever met in my life. Clyde's operated equipment, he's flown helicopters, he's done all this stuff. So, when you have those kinds of skills, they translate a lot into off-road and stuff like that. He really hauled ass. I always enjoyed watching when he'd get in the truck.